Okay, folks, you ready for this? We're diving headfirst into Streaming Lemon Topaz Sunbeams by Sunny Jetsun.
Oh, Jetson. This one's going to be a trip.
You sent this in, by the way,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Buckle up, listeners.
This is some seriously out there stuff. Not your grandma's self-help book, let me tell you.
It's like, whoa, spirituality, social commentary,
Conspiracy theories?
all just smashed together like some
Yeah.
kind of...
Like a word salad.
Yeah, but with like extra dressing.
And sprinkled with, like, that really potent stuff.
Right, and the prose, it's so dense, so
It's like trying to swim through a sea of metaphors.
hallucinatory almost.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're talking gold-plated eyeballs, chocolate terrorists.
Yeah, Monsieur Space Cake, who may or may not rule over, well, something.
I don't even know where to begin. What do you think he's trying to do with all this imagery, though? Seriously.
It's like he's trying to shake you awake, right? Like slap you in the face with the
Or
absurd.
maybe throw some glitter on you while he's at it, just for good measure.
Like that line about the giant black as night cobra streaming out of Yama's head. Like, what?
Okay, that's kind of metal.
Yeah, it's grotesque, kind of terrifying.
But you can't look away.
Exactly.
Okay, it's like that feeling when you're not sure if you should be turned on or terrified, you know?
Definitely. And it's interesting how he mixes that with the spiritual stuff. He'll be reading about, like, Shiva, Kali, Kundalini.
Not this heavy spiritual stuff.
Right, and then bam, Kali doing a line dance on your chakras. Like, is this profound? Is this bullshit?
Is he messing with us?
Who knows? But it's definitely entertaining.
It's like he took a crash course in world religions. But, like, the textbook was on fire, and he was high on cough syrup.
Right. So how does this unique brand of spirituality tie into his, shall we say, interesting views on society? What do you think?
Well, from what I can tell, he sees traditional power structures, your governments, religions, the media, as this big, fat web of control.
You're
Man,
all in cahoots.
keeping us asleep, stealing our lemon topaz sunbeams, whatever the hell those are.
Oh, and don't forget his obsession with the Federal Reserve. Vampire squid, sucking the lifeblood out of the working class. That's a direct quote.
Oh, yeah, he does not like the Fed.
Not one bit.
And don't even get him started on 9/11. Blueprint for hypnotized control, he calls it.
Oh, boy.
Seriously.
Ugh.
Claims they used, and I quote, dirty bombs exploding in a tube, whatever that means, to, like, traumatize everyone and make them easier to control.
Interesting.
I mean, part of me like, dude, lay off the conspiracy sites. But then again,
it makes you think, right? About how much of what we believe is shaped by, well, who's doing the shaping?
yeah, it's like, is he full of it? Or is there something to this whole hypnotized by the media thing?
He's definitely tapping into something real, even if it's wrapped up in, let's just say, unconventional analysis. He even links it to the spiritual stuff, saying trauma blocks us from connecting with our inner lemon topaz sunbeams, or whatever that means.
It's like he's built this whole alternate reality,
Everything's connected.
but like with duct tape and chewing gum. It's a beautiful mess, this book. I'll give him that.
Beautiful is one word for it.
But that's what makes it so fascinating, right?
Yeah.
You've got lizard people and chemtrails on one page, and then on the next, he's asking really insightful questions about how narratives shape our reality.
It keeps you guessing. 1 minute you're laughing, the next you're like, wait a minute.
Exactly. He's like that friend who shows up to the party after a 3-day bender, ranting about the Illuminati, and just when you're about to kick him out, he drops some crazy truth bomb that leaves you questioning everything.
And you're left wondering, is he a genius or just completely insane?
So how do we even start to unpack this? Where do we begin with a mind like Sunny Jetsun? So where do we start with this guy? I mean, he jumps around so much.
It's like trying to nail jelly to a wall. You know, there's just so much.
Yeah, exactly. It's all over the place. And his views on women, man, talk about a mixed bag.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole other rabbit hole.
1 minute it's all divine feminine and lotus flower, this and that.
Lots of flowery language. Very poetic.
Then bam! Next page, he's calling it vaginal paradise, saying women will suck you dry, like
Right.
some kind of energy vampire. Like, what is that about?
Well, it seems like he's got this complicated relationship with female power, right?
Complicated is an understatement, dude.
He's drawn to it, clearly, but also terrified of it. Like, he can't decide if he wants to worship women or lock them in a tower.
Or maybe build them a tower. I don't even know what this guy.
It's that whole fear worship thing. Kind of reminds me of how he talks about Kali, actually.
The Hindu goddess.
Mm.
The destroyer of worlds.
That's the one. He's obsessed with Kali. Sees her as this primal force, all about chaos and transformation. I mean, there's a whole bit about feeling through the blockages, Kali loose at the Vatican.
Dude, that's kind of badass, not gonna lie.
Right. It's like he's using Kali as a metaphor for his whole worldview, you know? Chaotic, destructive, but also potentially liberating.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. It's like he's trying to burn everything down, all the old structures, and build something new from the ashes.
And maybe he sees women as playing a key role in that process, which is why he's so all over the place with them.
But right, like, are you going to help me burn it all down, baby? Or are you going to try to put out the fire?
Maybe he hasn't figured it out himself yet.
Well, someone needs to tell him to make up his damn mind.
Yeah.
But seriously, this whole authority thing, it's a big theme for him, isn't it? Not just women, but like all authority.
Like, absolutely. The government, organized religion, the media, he sees them all as inherently corrupt. These systems designed to control and manipulate us.
Yeah, he's all about breaking free from that, right? Like creating your own reality, your own rules.
Yeah, forging your own path. And he seems to think psychedelics are the key to doing that.
Oh, yeah. He goes deep on the whole psychedelic thing. DMT, ayahuasca, even toad venom.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of toad is this guy kissing? Asking for a friend.
He definitely seems to believe in the power of altered states of consciousness.
That's one way to put it.
He thinks they can lead to profound insights, spiritual awakening.
I mean, hey, whatever works,
Yeah.
right? But couldn't you get the same message from a fortune cookie?
That's the thing about Jetsun. You never know what you're going to get. One minute he's spouting wisdom, the next minute he's rambling about lizard people.
It's a wild ride, that's for sure.
But that's also what makes him so interesting, right? He's not afraid to push boundaries, to challenge our assumptions, even if he does it in a completely bonkers way.
So how do we, the listeners, make sense of all this? I mean, there's a lot to unpack here. Spirituality, conspiracy, social commentary. It's like he threw everything at the wall and hoped something would stick. So what's the verdict? Is this guy legit or what? I mean, visionary, nut job.
Yeah.
Like, what do we even call a guy like Sunny Jetsun?
That's the million-dollar question, right? I don't think there is an easy answer. Maybe there isn't supposed to be, you know?
So are you saying he's just messing with us? This whole book is just one big head game?
Not necessarily. I think maybe he's trying to shake things up.
Yeah.
Make us question our assumptions, look at the world in a new way, even if it's a little,
bonkers.
Yeah, bonkers works.
Yeah. So he's like the court jester of conspiracy theorists, spouting off crazy wisdom while wearing a tinfoil hat.
Something like that. But there's a method to the madness, I think. He wants us to tap into our own inner weirdness. Find that lemon topaz sunbeam inside all of us.
Okay, but where do we draw the line? I mean, questioning everything is fine, but you can't just make up your own reality, can you?
That's the risk, right? But it's also where things get interesting. It's like, how much are we willing to question? How far are we willing to go to break free from the system?
It's like he's saying, hey, this reality thing, it's all made up anyway, so why not have some fun with it?
And maybe find some truth in the process.
But isn't that dangerous? I mean, what happens when everyone starts making up their own reality?
Things get messy, that's for sure. But maybe a little mess is what we need. A little chaos to shake things up.
It's like that feeling when you're standing at the edge of a cliff, right? You could jump, embrace the unknown.
Or you can play it safe, stay on the path. But you'll always wonder, what if?
And Sunny Jetsun, he is jumping off that cliff head first, with no parachute.
Yeah, and he's inviting us to come along for the ride.
So what do you say, listeners? You up for a little jump?
Just remember, this is a deep dive. You might not like what you find down there.
That's what makes it an adventure, right? But seriously, folks, Sunny Jetsun, Streaming Lemon Topaz Sunbeams. Read it, hate it, love it, throw it across the room. Just don't say we didn't warn you. It's a wild ride. And on that note, we're out of here. Until next time, keep it weird, keep it questioning, and keep it real.